the regular bugs that spread. It's time to start educating your kids on how to stay healthy. Fox 4 parenting expert Heather Waterfield is here with some tips. We were talking a little bit earlier. It feels like it's impossible to keep your kids healthy, especially when they're in daycare settings.
Yeah, in group settings, it's easier to pass those germs around, and they're one of our most susceptible populations to catching things like disease and illness because of their immature immune systems. But there are things that we can do to help teach parents how to keep them healthy and help parents teach their children how to stay healthy.
Let's talk about some of those things that you can do.
I think one of the first things is stopping the spread of the disease and of the illness. A lot of times we teach our children to cover their mouths when they cough or sneeze. That's great, but what we need to do is teach them to cover or cough their sneeze with a tissue or an elbow, not into their hands, because that's when they spread those germs onto their hands and then they contaminate other things. And when they're sick, keep them home. A lot of schools and child cares have policies on when they're too sick to be in school, so keep them home, not just from there, but from other public settings. And if they have flu-like symptoms, contact your pediatrician, because it is recommended they stay home for 7 to 10 days with those flu-like symptoms.
I feel like every time I take the kids somewhere, some other kid's coughing, I'm like trying to drag the kid away from them.
Put a mask on.
But we were also talking about the fact that even if they do get sick, it's going to build up their immune systems for later in life.
It does help, especially with children when you find them in child care settings, because again, it's easier to spread those germs. But there are ways that we can help to stop spread some of those germs, and the biggest one is wash their hands. We can teach and remind them to wash their hands after they use the restroom, when they're dirty, and before they eat. We need to use soap and water. That's the best way to wash their hands, and teach them to wash them for at least 10 to 20 seconds, long enough maybe to sing the ABC song. Hand sanitizer is okay when there's no soap, but be cautious of using it with children under the age of 2. When in doubt, ask your pediatrician. Try to have them not touch their nose or their eyes or their mouth.
It's hard to do.
Right, which is hard to do, but if we remind them then, because that's when the spread of germs happens. And finally, keep them healthy by giving them plenty of rest, drink water, and to eat well to help keep and build those immune systems up.
Very good suggestions. Heather, thank you so much. For more of Heather's parenting tips, all you have to do is go to our website, fox4kc.com. Click on the Morning Show tab. Well, will it be Adam Lambert, the California rocker, or Chris Allen, the Arkansas All-American? We've got a preview of what's ahead on tonight's American Idol Final Showdown. And on Fox 4 News at 8, some tips from a local author to decorate your home with thrift shop treasures. Time now is 7:53, 64 degrees.